Well, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out here with Oscar the Alltrack and we are in Deckers, Colorado. Looking like we're gonna do some winter camping. Really excited. The weather's gonna be really nice compared to last week. It's pretty beautiful out here. Can't exactly find a camping site. There's a lot of overlanders and actually campers too, being trailer campers out here all over. Kind of ridiculous. So I'm gonna try my luck. There's a parking sign here. It says I can park here. Some of these parking signs have an orange no camping, day use only sign. I'm hoping that because this one has no orange, maybe I will get away with an interesting campsite here right on the edge of the road. So as far as being on the edge of the road, like I said, I definitely am. But if someone needed to, they could pull off next to me to allow, let's say, a trailer to go by. So there is that. However, it could potentially be noisy tonight. I don't know if people drive down this road regularly or not. So we will see. We'll see how that goes, and we will also see if like game warden or somebody doesn't come out and knock on my window. Last week, temperatures said they were in the low teens and they ended up being single digits where I was. This is supposed to be mid to upper 30s for the lows tonight, or tomorrow morning I should say. So yeah, holy cow, it's gonna be a good one compared to that. So right now it's already it's like 50s, but it feels pretty chilly. So I put my jacket on. But yeah, this is gonna be a fun trip. So I'm gonna put my headgear on, put the GoPro on my head, and then I'm gonna get the car all set up. And then after I get the car set up, I'm probably gonna try to trim those little window inserts. So we'll see. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the bed up. I got all this junk freaking set on top there. So now we pull this guy out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we are on the next step. And of course the freaking fish and game or whatever they call him out here, the game warden, he drove by. Didn't say anything, and he actually accelerated as he passed, as opposed to slow down. So that's a good sign. Aside from that, there's already been about 3 or 4 cars. So a lot of activity this weekend because it's so much warmer. So the highs, I talked about the lows, the highs are in the freaking in the 60s, I guess. So the highs are in the 60s and everybody wants to be outside pretty much. So one thing I'm gonna do this time that I didn't do last time is this is a 12-volt electric blanket. I believe it's made by Goodyear, the tire company. I've been impressed by it. It only gets up to like, let's say 80 or so degrees, but it does work. And even in the cold, like, it's a game changer. So I don't plug it in until I use it, but I've got a 12 volt back here that I can plug it into. Then it's got a high and a low. On high, it only uses about 3.5 amps, I think it was. So you can realistically run that for 2-3 hours without affecting your car battery at all. However, I personally do not suggest doing that, but that's, you know, whatever, that's up to you. I assume I have the short edges. It's hard to tell. It's inside out too. Okay, here we go. I like the colors. They seem fun. White stripes. That's pretty cool. There we go. Then run to the other side. I guess I haven't explained this too well. The reason that I double up the first blanket, or in general just having 2 blankets or whatever, the purpose of that is that the air inside of an air mattress gets very cold at night. And if you do not have the insulated layers like that, the extra layers, then it's, yeah, it's just too cold. It sucks the heat right out of your body. So it kind of sucks. So I just kind of collect the things around me that I think I'm gonna need. You know, pillow, go ahead and spread out the blanket that I used last week. Alright guys, thought I'd give a quick update. Ended up hanging out inside the car. It got a little chilly, but I was just hanging out around the car, listening to music, not really doing a whole lot of anyways, so I'm just hanging out inside the car, staying out of the wind and staying warm. It feels so good in here. It's about 53 degrees is what I'm reading. Pretty much everywhere you point, 53 degrees, so that's not too bad. Pretty exciting. So I'm just gonna be hanging out in here playing the game. Maybe I'll start reading my book here in a little bit, and yeah, and eating some food. I did pick up some Panda Express this time, not Domino's, and Panda Express is so good. So anyways,
good morning everybody. It's about 6:30 right now. 40 degrees, just under 40 degrees inside the car. Not too bad. It's a little chilly right now, but like I just woke up, so that's why. But pretty fun night, pretty uneventful. 2 cars passed the entire night, so not too bad. But yeah, so sun's coming up. It's still pretty chilly, but I bet you it's gonna warm up. You know, about 2 hours and it's gonna be 40 degrees so outside, so it's gonna feel good. I'll probably stay curled up for a little bit longer, and then probably about an hour I'll start moving around, get outside, start hanging out. So anyways, that's it for now. Yeah, okay, bye.
So this is pretty sketchy. I
used my remote and I unlocked the doors, and then I set the remote on the bed and I closed the door, and I stepped to the front door to open it, and that door didn't open. It was still locked. So then I reached back for the door I closed, and that door was locked. And my keys were sitting inside. So then I panicked and ran to the other side, but the other side was still unlocked. That Volkswagen has some sort of a weird locking mechanism. If I walk up to one side, like the driver's door, and unlock that one, it'll unlock the driver's side passenger door, the rear door, but the passenger side of the car stays locked. It's a little funky, but when you're used to it, you're used to it. And that was just, miscommunication or whatever. But pretty uneventful. Cars started rolling through around 7 o'clock. Some of them, really hauling ass, maybe 50 miles an hour down this dirt road. It's pretty impressive. But aside from that, not much activity. It's beautiful out here, as you can see. Great views. And yeah, hopefully I can go for a hike here in just a little bit. Went ahead and moved the car into the sun. Starting to warm up in the sun, but I was hanging out in the shade still, and that was a little chilly. I haven't really done much except just hang out. I've been hanging out by the creek, and then just by the car where I camped, and I didn't see any fish or anything, but it's just been real fun and real beautiful. I think I am going to, it's pretty steep, but I think I'm gonna try to climb all the way up to the top of that guy. I can probably make my own switchbacks, maybe go around the right hand side. I think I could get up there. I don't know, it's pretty far up. Looks like it'll be fun though. Cars down there, beautiful views all around. So let's go see what's on the top of this ridge. It's actually quite the incline. The legs are already burning, so it's gonna be a long hike. And also, these little rocks, slick, so not exactly easy. All right, just came up from down there. I don't know what you can see or not, but came from down there. And yeah, it's steep. It's real steep. Good view so far. It's what I expected to begin with, and then we're going up there. We're gonna start off by going this way, and then the peak is over here. All right, so I just stopped here for a quick break. It's pretty nice. Spun around. There's like a rock over here, big old rock, nice and smooth. That's pretty cool. All the water flows down. And then I realized, oh, look at that view. See pretty far. That's awesome. This is pretty much all I've been doing. Just going at an angle, and then turn back. Oh. A lot of elevation gain, and not a very big span. Oh, I'm winded already. The view kind of just keeps opening up the higher up I get. But we're pretty high up right now. I mean, this is the top of foot of the ridge, and of course I wanted to go over by the rock to the left, but here we go. First views over the ridge. Holy crap. Well guys, here it is. What a view. I mean, you can literally just see for miles. It's nuts. There's actually a fire pit right here. And I'm probably standing on where the tent would go. Somewhere in this area, as far as level ground. And then if you set the tent up there, your views are all of this. Look how far that goes. Snowy mountains. Oh! Oh, jeez. Views for days, boys. Views for days. Amazing. There's the first view of the car. It's way down there, and we are way up here. Yes, nice little rock to stand on. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much just following this water line all the way back. So let's just say a hell of a lot easier. Still some pretty good views, but I gotta go down. And it's steep enough that that's actually not very easy. Alright, so check out the hand. It's all dirty. And yeah, it was so steep I did end up slipping. And on the impact of me falling to the ground, I smashed my pinky pretty good. Pinky of the left hand, and I held the camera up as I went down. Yeah, but aside from that, I mean, everything went fine. It was a pretty fun trek. That's where we came from. The peak is up there, and yeah, so good stuff. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do it for the video. I think it's about 11 o'clock. Feels really good out here. That hike ended up being a little over half a mile and 400 feet of elevation gain. Pretty impressive to go all the way up there. But anyways, so that's gonna do it for the video. Like I said, I'm all packed up here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you can hit the like button if you liked it, and maybe you'll subscribe if you want to see some more. So we'll see you next time. Thank you.